Hey guys, Joe here from TeamBurningInfinitey, and we have our friend Lucy.
Yep.
She recently got into Buddyfight, and I've been staying with her for the past weekend, so we could go to Albany, and we just got back to her place, and it was her first time playing. She's been playing for a little bit, about three months. She owns Onis, but today she decided to go in with Thunder Empire. She borrowed it from Jake. Made some modifications so it could be to her liking. Yeah, I mean, I'm being nice. It's Jake still, but she improved the build so she can play it. And for her first time playing, she got 3-3 even. We got best of 3 round 6-round Swiss. Anyway, just get onto the deck.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to quickly just run through my matches and how I did. Round 1, I played against Thunder Knight's Energia. That was Ivan. He actually got second place at the regional, so I'm really not upset about losing to him. Also, it was play original, so I thought it was really cool. I lost 1-2. Round 2, I played Fifth Omnis. I shat on that. It was 2-0. Round 3, I played Black Dragon's mill version, mill variant, and beat that 2-1. Then I played Dragon 9. Yeah, there was a Dragon 9 player. And I beat him 2-1. And then I played against Sun Dragons, and then we had this whole shit show, and you just ended up drawing better. Game 3, so I lost that 1-2. And then I lost the Mobius Loop. Which, basically, if you guys don't know what that is basically I just didn't get a turn. Anyway, so, yeah. So, obviously, I buddied Bots. Simple. You know what Bots does. He's good. For the zeros, I play 1 linear, just because he's a boomerang, but for Thunder Empire. And 2 crit, because he's fun. 2 fanning. Fanning, for you guys who don't know what it does, pay a gauge. For the call costs, basically when he's on the field, cards on your side of the field cannot be bounced or rested. So, really good. Plus he's 3 crit, so, like, he's shit stats otherwise, but he's got 3 crit. For more ones, Bots SD. I actually used Bots SD a lot. I usually grabbed him off of, occasionally when I had an item, I'd grab him off Thunder X Attract, or I would grab him off in the name of Thunder Empire to grab the bots from drop. Especially when I would like have an unyielding down there. It's like, oh, here's a 4 crit bots. Here's a 4 crits unyielding. Have fun. Basically, you guys know what he does. Choose a bots card in your drop. Replace SD with that bots. It gets plus 2,000 power and a crit for the turn. So basically, he's like your alternative if they destroyed my bots. All right, SD, get him back and he's more powerful. But he's really good. I used him a lot. I really liked it. Some people, I know that I've heard some people don't play him, but I really do think he's a 2-of. 4 globes. He's really stupid. People don't like him at all. For you guys don't know what he does. Basically, if I play another Thunder Empire monster while he's on the field, I get a gauge and a draw. And if I attack with him, I can give another monster or another Thunder Empire card on my side of the field a +1 crit. And this is one of the cards that was involved in the stupid dispute.
With the Sun Dragon player.
With the Sun Dragon player, it was he's on the field. I call over it with Pentar. I do get the gauge in the draw because of rulings and timing.
For those of you who just want to know the intricacies, she's gonna get onto it next, but there's a Pentar. The whole thing she was doing, she had a globes on the left and right, and then she already had did you already have a bots, or did you just have like
bots
something
on the left?
Okay, so you already had she already had did the like bots and probably like got the globes off something. So then she called globes. Then she's like, okay, I want to call the Pentar, but I know rulings, like, because I told this to her, and even the head judge agreed with me because I know what I'm talking about. That when you enter the field, even though the way the size revolution works, you call this thing's on the left, call, Now these two are on the same position, so now both of their enter abilities activate, and she gets to choose the way it resolves. But then the game, before she gets to resolve those effects, it's like, oh, resolution check. Shit, there's two things in your on your field in the same position. One of them has to go, and it can't be the one that you just called. So it's like, okay, give her the globes. But then now globes already triggered because this hit the field. So globes activates, and then Pentar activates, or however which way you want to do it. So either way, she gets the gauge draw 2 or draw gauge draw. Regardless, the guy didn't want to believe it. Go to head judge, and Lucy was right.
Oh, and FYI, I won that game because of it. Anyway, moving on. For Punisher Pentar. Yes, literally, he's a 2. He's 2 crit, and basically, if I have an item equipped, I get a draw when I play him. Really good. Pluses for days. Moving on to my OCD. The buddy. Bots, really good. Still not as good as Unyielding, and I will forever say that, because Unyielding is broken as shit. Basically what he does, if you guys, for some reason, don't know what the hell he does, call cost, pay gauge. This card cannot be destroyed on my turn, and when I enter attack phase, I get double attack. But if I have 4 life or less, I get triple attack. And
3k power.
Yeah, 3k power, that's what it was. Main engine, not main engine, but like, you know, main beater of the deck, pretty much. Still really good, especially if you drop down to 4 life, you get that triple attack. Yeah, not much more to say about him. And here's the part that makes this better than Jake's version. My Lord and Savior, Unyielding Rampage Dragon Bots. The godsend of this deck, you top deck this, you win. as shown in testing. If you don't know what he does, he's a god, like I said. Basically, call cost, pay gauge. Same thing with same thing as regular bots.
Can't be destroyed.
Can't be destroyed on my turn. Only difference is if I attack and destroy a monster, I get to stand. So, oh, that's a chaos field. Let me wipe your entire field.
And then deal 3.
Then deal 3. And if I have 4 life or less, if I attack alone with him, he can't be nulled. So literally, you can't do shit against him. You cry.
But they can rush you.
Bots X again? I almost always had Bots X again when they arrested me. Always. But that's it for the monsters. That was my monster lineup. I think the only thing that I would change is I'd play that. What was it? What's the
it's called. The full name is Modernized Dragon Deity Dynamis, which is a.
I think I played it 1.
Yeah, it's just nice to have just in case you do run into effect nullification.
Because my game 1 was the Energia deck.
The round 1 was Energia, so she was like, "Oh, what do I do against effect nullification?"
I cry. Moving on, I play 2 Thunder X Attracts. Really good. I used it a lot. I used that card in the name of in the name of Thunder Empire a lot against the Black Dragon deck because it was kept milling my deck, and I was like, "Oh, you're just putting all of my shit in my drop." Well, I have these in my hand. It was like, "Oh, I opened like double in the name of Thunder Empire game 2, and I was like, "Oh, godsend." Well, basically, if he doesn't know what he does, call cost, pay life. I almost said pay gauge. He's got 2 abilities. You can use 1. Either pay a gauge, search an item, add it to your hand, or the other ability is grab a impact or a Dragon World monster from your drop zone and add it to your hand. So especially against the mill deck, this was really nice to have because it was like, oh, pay a life, grab bots. Bots SD. Actually, that's usually what I grabbed.
And then you would just do the usual thing, get out the bots and have bigger stats.
Yeah. 2 in the name of Thunder Empire. Pay 2 life, grab 2 Thunder Empire monsters, throw them in different spots. Really good. It's literally double Monster Reborn. There's really not much to say more about this. Like, it's just... it's especially against Black Dragon Mill. It's so good.
You're like, thanks for the field, buddy.
Thanks for the free field. Thanks, mate. Oh, I had no monsters? Now I do. 2 X-Agains. I will say this now. I almost always sided in the extra 2 X-Agains, but I do think that it's only a 2 of in the main deck. I don't think it should be at 4. Or even, 3 maybe. But even so, like, there were times I did dead draw it. But I did win a couple games off of them. So, yeah. 4 X-Sack.
X-Link.
X-Sack. This is the most broken card in the deck, other than Unyielding. Basically, oh, I attacked 3 times. Let me look at the top 3 cards of my deck. Oh, let me add 1 to hand, put the 2 engage, and get a life for it. Oh, you got the impact? Well, GG! Which happened 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Like, the name of the deck for regionals was X-Sack. Bots X-Sack.
She literally called it Bots X-Sack.
Because that's all this card is. It's a Bots X-Sack. Shields, I'm not really going to go over the effects, because...
Draw. Shield.
Gauge and draw. Pay gauge, draw. Blue shield, you know what that does. It's old. And, I played 4 Sand Shield, which I actually, believe it or not, I got the effect of Sand Shield off a lot.
No, because you probably started catching on. It's like, oh wait, I have like 2 or less gauge. It's like, oh, let me Arc Shield first, then Sand Shield. It's like, oh.
Let me get my gauge and life back. But yeah, those are my shields. I might play like 2 I would play, I'd consider playing 2 Blades, 2 Sands. I'd consider it.
I get it.
But yeah, that was the shields. I played 12 shields because I like shielding, because Shield World. Items, 3 Drag Royal. Pay a life. You put it on the field. It's a 2 crit. But it's more interesting. If there's a bots on the field, this and the bots get plus 6,000 power. So that really comes, it comes on 9,000 attack, 9,000 power. And if I'm at 4 life or less, I get double attack. So, triple attack bots, double attack sword. And I play 3 Arc Sword, Arc Dragon Sword, pay gauge. I get 2,000 power, and every Thunder Empire monster gets 2,000 power.
And then it can't be destroyed by cards.
Yeah, that's
It was like, no one cares.
That's not important. I was like,
no one cares.
And then 3 of the 3rd most broken card in this deck, which is the Impact. You win.
Tempest Buster.
I'm gonna throw my giant spear at you and make a giant cross across the earth. And then I'm gonna die because,
Explain it for the people who don't know somehow what this card does by now.
If you don't know what this card does, you've been living under a rock. Alright, Patrick. Let me tell you. Alright. So, as long as we both have an open center, and I've attacked 3 times, and you're at 5 life or less, I pay 3 gauge and win the game. You take 5 damage, and it can't be nulled, and it can't be reduced.
And they can't use revive effects.
Yeah. So, yay! Impact! Broken shit. Alrighty. And then, we've got... in the sideboard, which I'll go over what I actually did side in. Drago Succeed? Or,
Desperate.
Not Drago Succeed, Drago Desperate. Derp. I didn't actually side that in.
Because you didn't face the mirror.
Yeah.
Or a lot of matchups where it was useful, unfortunately.
A Gate of Dragon, which I accidentally sided in Game 3.
And it actually helped.
Against
Black
Dragon Mill, which actually helped.
Because it stopped Devos from calling back any Black Dragon, so she's like, the player's like, oh.
He was like, oh. The Jalen Tech 1, the Tech 2 of the Fire Shields. Because Jalen was like, let's play Fire Shields. Because they're good.
Well, one, it was just better than what Jake put in the sideboard. Barred Wire, I'm like, what?
These went in the deck every single time. Almost every single time.
You're like, I need more attacks.
Especially against Ein. I was like, gimme. I need more attack.
She didn't like the idea of having to link attack and not getting off X link.
Because my game 2 against Ein, they got Ozzy out, and then I killed it, and then I grabbed the sword, and had 6 cards in hand, and all 6 cards were shields. So I lost.
She's actually not exaggerating, all 6 cards were shields.
And I cried. And then 2 Hiding Bomber, because...
It was supposed to be for the mirror, but she didn't face that.
Like I said, I literally, I didn't play meta, at all today. I played Black Dragons.
That was the only acceptable meta call that she actually faced.
Yeah, and then, Sun Dragons were decent.
But they aren't, threatening. The guy just had answers like a Hiding Bomber for her bots in the last game.
Yeah, it was just unlucky, but good shit. But yeah, that is my deck.
You mean Jake's deck?
My deck. It's mine now.
If you guys like this video, please subscribe to me for Team Burning Infinitey for more Buddyfight content, and we'll see you guys later.